Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome yet again to one of our GETI live sessions. Today's session is on growth mindset, and we have uh, our esteemed guest, Dr. Rajesh Sharma from Bhopal. He is a teacher by choice, psychologist and counselor by training, and principal by profession. He started teaching. He started his teaching career at the Air Force School, Gwalior, as a PGT of psychology and a school counselor in 1998. His mission is to be a passionate to prepare quality leaders for tomorrow, and he is dedicated to the mission of being the facilitator to teachers, students, and parents. Has been the principal of CBSE school since last 16 years, since last September 2004. He is a master trainer with CBSE, and he facilitates trainings for life skills, gender sensitization, classroom management, and happy classroom. He is been awarded with numerous awards. To name some, the Best Teacher Award in 2004 by Air Force School, Gwalior, Computer Literacy Award to School in 2004 by GOI by President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He's been also awarded Shining Star Award in Education in 2019 by the Lions Club, Bhopal. Principal of the Year Award in 2019 by Globe Gurus, Delhi on 29th November 2019, just to name a few. So, I welcome you, sir. And presently, he is the principal of Vinayam Public School, Bhopal. I warmly welcome you, sir. And over to you, Rajesh, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Zainab, and thanks for the fantastic introduction you gave. And I'm hoping that today's growth mindset session is useful for everyone whosoever is there online. So, with your permission, I take the sharing, starting it.
Sure,
Yeah.
sir. Sure, sir.
So,
Sure,
if you
please.
see, right, okay, ma'am. If you see the growth mindset, the concept was given by Dr. Carol Dweck, and she has given this a fantastic concept. Especially nowadays, we see the students, they have to learn. Many a time, students are not interested to study, or they do not work as per their capabilities, and many a time there is a clash happening between student and parent, student and parent. Growth mindset and fixed mindset is very, very useful. So to understand, this we can understand the concept in a very, very easy way. I would like to say that suppose if a child has got a fixed mindset and growth mindset, what is the difference in their statement itself? The child who has fixed mindset, and please do not go by the gender, it is just by chance girls are shown, it is same applicable for boys and girls both. The girl avoids, or the child avoids challenge, which is a fixed mindset, whereas the growth mindset child will be embracing the challenge. Gives up, fixed mindset child will give up easily, whereas the growth mindset child will push through the setbacks and come again. See efforts as temporary. Here, the growth mindset believes in the effort, gets
Rajesh,
frustrated,
sir.
the fixed mindset
Rajesh,
child, in
sir,
case if the
I
success is
want
not
to
there.
interrupt you. Sir, I want to
Ma'am,
interrupt you. I cannot see your screen if you are sharing it.
ma'am, okay. So, sorry, ma'am, if it has not, I'll just again do it, the sharing.
Yes, sir. Please, sir, go ahead. Share it once again, and
Yeah,
then you can start.
yeah. Okay. And thanks for reminding, ma'am. Sorry for the interruption, everyone. And we start once more. Ma'am, able to see the slide now? Dr. Zainab, ma'am? Dr. Zainab? Ma'am, can you hear me? Dr. Zainab, are you able to hear me, ma'am? Ma'am, are you able to hear me? Zainab, ma'am? Zainab, ma'am, can you see the slide? Ma'am? Zainab, ma'am, were you able to see the slide? I started. Zainab, ma'am? Can I go ahead? Zainab, ma'am, please tell me. Dr. Zainab? Dr. Zainab? Ma'am, are you getting my voice? Are you getting my voice?
Hello.
Are you getting my voice,
Yes,
ma'am?
sir.
On broadcast?
Yes, sir. I am getting your voice.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
sir.
slide also?
No, sir. I cannot see your slide. There is something happening at my end. This technical glitch, but it is going live on Facebook. आप और आपकी slide दिख रही है Facebook पे. You carry on.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So now, if you see the fixed mindset and growth mindset, as I was talking, that a fixed mindset child avoids challenges, gives up easily, sees effort as temporary, gets frustrated if there is a setback or criticism, feels threatened by others' success. Whereas a growth mindset child will see embraces challenges, means takes up the challenges, pushes through the setback. In case there is a failure, they try again. Believe in her efforts is the most important thing which a growth mindset child has. Believes in the effort very much. Uses feedback and criticism as way to improve. And the growth mindset child is inspired by the and learns from others' success. There are different criteria on which we can compare these two types of mindset. Here, if you see, you can easily compare about the mistakes. The growth mindset takes the mistake, learns it, and uses it. Whereas a fixed mindset thinks that perfectionism, there should not be any mistake happening. And that is where they lose all the time. Then the challenges, they growth mindset person will take the challenge and collaborates when beneficial, seeks to create challenges and enable for others and the team. Whereas a fixed mindset will avoid the challenge, hates, and they are viewed as impossible, that we should not be always going on a tough work. Growth mindset recognizes growth while maintaining calmness with the positive self-talk. There is no frustration shown by a growth mindset person. The fixed mindset will quit when frustrated or blames others for the failure. Risk, experiments, seeks to learn, takes risk while practicing and become best, and realizes discomfort is a part of the success. Whereas a fixed mindset person tries something easier than to risking failure. And please remember, they are not at all comfortable with the failure. The most important improvement, they are proudly celebrating the growth and continue improvement. They don't quit until it is done the best and seek help from others and provide advice to others. Whereas in the fixed mindset, I am not good at it, I don't know, I can't do this. That negative fixed mindset will be thinking. In effort is the most important thing for a growth mindset. They consistently persevere, give extraordinary effort, and set and exceed target and the goals. Whereas fixed mindset will give up, view effort as fruitless, and want to be praised for intelligence. Then the resourcefulness, growth mindset, they are very imaginative. They use their imagination, make connection with being resourceful, explain why the best method was selected. Whereas here they are act as confused and frustrated if the resourcefulness is not happening. Feedback. Growth mindset people will seek and provide feedback, whereas the fixed mindset they ignore feedback and they think that rest nobody knows anything. Motivation. Growth mindset are highly motivated to do their best work and take ownership of the attitude while visualizing the success. Here, they lack inspiration and motivation. That's why the fixed mindset. Mindfulness. Mindfulness, they are dedicated, develop the brain, they are flexible and mindful when they are doing anything. Whereas fixed mindset, they are conceal the errors, complain, and focus on past failure. Reflection. Growth mindset, they ask questions to have positive internal dialogue and maximize progress by applying what is known about the strength and weakness. Whereas the fixed mindset, they act without thinking. The perspective. So these are the criteria where ability is again very, very important. Success because of the sacrifices, perseverance, thinking deeply, studying, making connections, and applying learning. That is their ability of growth mindset. Where fixed mindset, they view potential as a predetermined and task as difficult. Means for them, ability cannot be grown, it cannot develop. So the completion of the work, they train the mind to think, self-evaluate the criteria, personal best work, focus on the depth of understanding, innovation, and thoroughness. Whereas the fixed mindset habitually quit because of the potential loss or lack of success. Other people, they feel inspired by the success of others, aim to improve rather than to compete. With a fixed mindset, they feel jealous of others, feel threatened by the success of others. These are the criteria. Now, if you see, there are some more examples. Like in a fixed mindset, they always will be thinking from paycheck to paycheck, means they are just money minded. Whereas growth minded abundance, because I have a steady means whatsoever they are getting, they make it that it is available all the time. Fixed mindset, I will never make enough to retire. They are worried. Whatsoever they are earning, they find it is insufficient. Whereas growth mindset, I can learn how to cut back on the expenses to save more so that I live comfortable life. Fixed mindset again, I will never be able to pay off my credit cards. Means whatsoever expenses are happening, whatsoever loans are there, I will be not able to pay. That is the fixed mindset because I don't earn sufficient. Always they will talk of have nots. And growth mindset, I am working towards paying off my credit card, means whatsoever loan is there or something if I have taken, I will work and do it. Now, the how do we take that Carol Dweck's mindset? The simple summary is the fixed mindset ability is static, whereas growth mindset ability is developed. Fixed mindset avoids challenges, growth mindset embraces challenges. Fixed mindset gives up easily when failed or obstacles are there. Growth mindset persists in the obstacles. Fixed mindset sees effort as fruitless, whereas growth mindset sees effort as necessary. कोशिश तो करनी है ना. They will always say कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. Then fixed mindset ignores useful criticism. Agar somebody is telling that you could have done it better like this, they will not listen and they will find it very, very insulting. Whereas in growth mindset, They will take the positive criticism, the feedback of others, and they improve their effort and their performance as well. In the fixed mindset, they are threatened by others, whereas in growth mindset, they are inspired by others' success. Now, there are certain dialogue, that also will give you idea how a growth mindset will speak and how a fixed mindset person will speak. So let us listen to the fixed mindset person what he or she will say. Either I am good at it or I am not. When I am frustrated, I give up. I don't like to be challenged. And failing is equal to losing. Tell me I am smart. When you succeed, I feel threatened. My abilities determine everything. Now listen to the growth mindset person, how they will be speaking, whether a male or female is immaterial. I can learn anything. When I am frustrated, I persevere. I am for a challenge. And failing is not losing, failing is equal to learning. Then tell me, I try hard. You are successful. That's awesome. So I will also be successful. My effort and attitude determine everything. Can you understand the difference between the dialogue of two people? The growth mindset person and the fixed mindset person. Now, see, the same can be understood by nature of mindset. Now, habits of the you can understand a fixed mindset and a growth mindset with these two different aspects of it. How it is habits of mind created by experiences create blind spot after they are self-deceptive. That is, they shape our lives. Mindsets shape our lives. They shape our world. Mindsets can be developed. Mindset can be transcended, and they mindset habits of mind are okay. Now, how do we shift from to growth mindset from fixed mindset? First of all, please remember, tell yourself that a different story. Always do not go by the failure stories only. Make different stories. Then set learning goals. Always fix a goal that I'm going to learn something new. Every time we have to learn something new. Capitalize on your failure. Suppose if you are not able to do as per the expectation, don't worry. Learn. Learn where you have missed the point. Make sure that you don't repeat the mistake again. Then choose Goldilocks task. Means always think that I will be able to complete it. So make sure, plan it. Then execute. That is what the Goldilocks tasks are. Then the last is be consistent and flexible. Consistent means you don't give up. Flexible means if it needs to change the plan, just do it. Okay. Another now, because we are dealing with the students, so another way to understand the fixed mindset, growth mindset, the intelligence is it avoids challenges, obstacles they give up, effort they no point, criticism they deflect, and success of others they feel threatened. Whereas in the growth mindset, challenges are embraced, obstacles are fortitude, effort work harder, criticism they learn, and success of other they celebrate. Now, please understand, I am going to discuss 20 growth mindset examples because practically how do you learn to develop the growth mindset? I thought that this will help you to understand what are all the criteria. So I am giving you 20 examples of it. Number one, it's never too late to learn. As a matter of fact, today, it is Shivaratri, and I think mythologically there is nobody who in the whole universe who has a growth mindset such as Lord Shiva. And please understand, any person who has growth mindset will learn and is ready to learn. It's never too late to learn. With the recent search of research, our brain, there is a lot of research in neurosciences, and especially the word is neuroplasticity. What neuroplasticity says, that our brain can learn at any stage. We are already aware of the scientific argument behind people's ability to learn later in life. There are many people who have, even now, 77 years age grandmother is passing 10th class. Interestingly, it has been found that older adults often engage in memory avoidance. They don't try to learn, which suggests their ability to learn is impacted by their own will rather than the age or their ability. Next one, it's okay if I fail, at least I learned something. You know, any successful person, they always say, you must try. You never fail, either you pass or you learn. So, failure is often frowned by the fixed mindset people. However, failing is one of the best ways to learn. Having a fear of failure can be limiting because it can hold you back. Adopting a growth mindset is all about figuring out how to fail well and realizing that learning from your mistake is what eventually leads to success. If you have heard the story of Thomas Alva Edison, he failed, but he failed smartly. He failed, he did nice effort, and that is how everybody can become a growth mindset person. Thomas Alva Edison is another example of growth mindset. Third one, I appreciate constructive criticism. Actually, most of the fixed mindset people cannot take criticism at all. Whereas the growth mindset, they will always take it. And suppose somebody says your presentation was good, I enjoyed, but I think there are few points which you must take into consideration. So a growth mindset person will take it in these steps. What they will do? Analyze the feedback. Take a step back, look at your presentation. You may find that you agree to what your colleague is telling. Ask questions. When did they specifically think you could cut back? Then thank them for giving you the feedback. It is very, very important so that they get you and they give you feedback next time as well. Strategize. You have to improve your presentation based on the feedback. Then create goals. Keep consciousness in mind that you are writing future presentation. You don't stop doing it. Fourth one, I can always improve at something if I try. Growth mindset person will always say that I will improve next time, do better. They always reflect on the things. Rather, you believe that the more effort you put into something, the it will be better. Your performance will improve. And the always look at the successful stories, those who have failed. I'm sure recently the Joe Biden, president of USA, he is an example how many failures he has faced, and at the 70 plus age, he has become the president. So there are innumerable examples of this. Next, number five, I model my work after others who have been successful in the past. So I always try to emulate the people who are leaders in their field and who have succeeded, and then I try to do it better way. So this is what a growth mindset thinks. Next, what can I do better next time to make this work? Now, suppose if the result is not as expected, so part of learning from your failure is being able to analyze where you went wrong. and identify how you could do better. Okay, it involves a willingness to critique your own work and the ability to recognize areas of potential improvement. Right? Then, next, as long as I have determination, I can do anything. Determination and perseverance are very, very important characteristics of growth mindset. Having determination helps successful people stick to their goal and remain focused on the face of adversity. If the things are not going as expected, they keep on trying. Okay? With a growth mindset, you won't give up. If you have to find a new way to do something, you will hone in on your creativity. You will try until you succeed. And that is what the growth mindset is. Try till you succeed. Okay, this is another very, very important characteristic. I am a lifelong learner. I learn right from cradle to my grave. People who have growth mindset don't walk across the stage at graduation and think they have it all and they have learned everything. What it means is that by getting a degree, they don't stop learning. For people with growth mindset, degree is a way, and learning and putting that education in their behavior is more important. Okay, so they build a habit of continuous improvement and they always accomplish more. My results don't define me. Now, many a time you may find that a growth mindset person has failed in the effort or result, but it's okay. The result doesn't determine or define the growth mindset person. If you can dedicate yourself to showing up every day to focus on your positive habit, that will accumulate to eventually form a better identity. That's when you start to grow and develop. It is not just we always say you have to lose some battle to win a war. So always think of war, not of battle. You may lose sometime. Next, I am at the starting point of my potential. Always think that this is what I am starting at, because then your power is maximum. With a growth mindset, you know that the only place you have to go from where you are now is up. You are going to go up only. You recognize that everyone starts at the beginning and there is a learning curve to every new skill. Please understand, they always progress, maybe how much minimum it can be, but the progress will be there. Even that's why the example is given, running for 30 seconds, 4 steps. But then that's how you start. Then you can run miles. The 11th point is I am comfortable with being uncomfortable. Very, very important point. Please understand, people, that the person with growth mindset will not stay in his or her comfort zone. The result in avoiding, they don't avoid challenges. Fixed mindset people will always remain in comfort zone. If I'm getting everything, that's all. I don't want to put any effort, and I don't grow also. So that's where the growth mindset, they will always take challenges. They will be always moving out of their comfort zone. Okay. 12, the challenge is a good opportunity for me to learn. They always take something new. Challenge has come, they continually face the choices that can impact our future. They accept a job offer. Should you sign up for new class? Should you pursue a new goal? Choosing to take a new challenge make huge impact on how to develop as a person. So they will always take challenges. Let the challenges come. I am not looking for other people's approval. Growth mindset person, they don't look for the approval of others. They will take the criticism, not a problem, but they will be doing their own work. Your motivation of improving yourself is solely for our own benefit. With growth mindset, it's impossible to know. They will always say that this is not the final thing. I will do better than this next time. Whereas a fixed mindset, they'll say, I can do this much only. मेरे बस में इतना ही है. So that's where the fixed mindset person will not move ahead. Now, the growth mindset person will always see a bigger picture. I just want to say one story for 2 minutes. There was a building was getting constructed. There were three people, and three people there. Somebody asked, "What are you doing?" Then he told one person told, "Can't you see it? I'm a laborer and I'm working here. I'm getting paid for it." Then he asked somebody, the next person, "Oh, what are you doing?" Well, I'm here. Some construction is going on, and I'm getting paid, and I work here for 8 hours. Then he asked the third person who was also working on the same place. He asked, "What are you doing?" Bola, I am doing a great work. This is a temple which is getting constructed. People will come here. When the temple is constructed, they will pray, and thousand people will come. So please understand, this is called the bigger picture. The purpose of the work that you are doing, you have to keep it in mind. What is the ultimate purpose? Okay, that you have to come up with the tangible reminders, the ultimate purpose. Now many a time I find teachers while doing a training, they say, "Arey sir, we don't get salary, and now pandemic has destroyed the job, and there's no future." But please understand, the bigger picture says you are the nation builders. So don't lose heart. Keep working, keep moving. Okay, I am patient. Patience is very, very important for a growth mindset person. Nothing that is worth doing comes quickly. Rome was not built in one night. Please remember, anything great, anything remarkable takes time. Okay? Suppose you want to lose weight, 50 pounds of weight, then it will take time. You cannot do it overnight. Same way, if you want to suppose collect some 50 lakhs of rupees, that saving will happen in time. It cannot be done overnight. Overnight only you can do theft case or dacoity, in which you will be implicated. You will be having worst life inside jail. Okay, so please learn to be patient, work for your goal, keep moving, be persistent. Okay, then efforts make me stronger. If I don't try, I don't know how, what can I be done. Look at the classic babies. Suppose, think of the child who falls when they start to learn walking. If they stop walking because they fall down, will, will any child walk? They fall, they keep on learning, they persist, and that's how they learn. Okay, and that is how they are made physically and mentally strong, and they learn these skills. Okay, so any effort you put towards improving yourself will make you stronger. I believe in myself. Having self confidence is very, very important. You can grow despite any challenges that are out of your control. Put you back in the driver's seat. If you believe in yourself, you will be more likely to stick with something and be resilient if you are hit back. Okay, and then I'm going to try new. Now, always remember, a growth mindset person, suppose if he fails by one trial, they will put something different, different style of learning, different effort, different way of solving the problem. Okay, so example which I am quoting, that one child, he hated history, he failed all the time in the history because the teacher who was teaching history was absolutely monotonous. There was no interaction, there was no role play. Afterward, he recognized that if I can see, visit the places, and learn the lesson from that, that's how they started learning. So, a growth mindset will always find a new approach to do the thing. Okay, then this is another very, very important point. I can't do that yet. Means he will not say just I cannot do this work yet. It means what is the value of yet? Please understand. Yet means that today I am not able to do it, but I learn and do it tomorrow. That is the value of yet. Having a growth mindset means believing that you can eventually learn to do anything and everything. Teachers and parents have been always encouraged to teach this attitude to the children to help them grow up, have a growth mindset, so that their unlimited potential for their future with the practice and effort, anything is possible. And the last but not the least, I am committed to the process. People with growth mindset appreciate the process and journey. Please remember, excellence is never a goal, excellence is a journey. And you excel every day, every time, right from day one till the time you go from this world. So, growth mindset people, they experience on the way of meeting their goals. They don't want that A on a paper just to receive the highest passing grade. Rather, they want to get an A on their paper because it's a reflection of what they have learned and retained during the process of writing it. It is the behavior, not just a paper or a degree. So, this was all from my side. I thank GETI for giving me this opportunity, and thank you so much, Dr. Zainab, for being here. If there is any question from your side, ma'am, I'm ready for it. Dr. Zainab.
I would like to thank you, sir, for such an enlightening session on growth mindset with such lovely and relevant examples. Like you have cited examples from our day to day life, like what we see, what we go through in our life. So those examples you have cited, very nice, sir. And the most important and the gist of growth mindset, or rather creating growth mindset, is not yet. You shouldn't say no, but you should say not yet. I haven't mastered this skill as yet, but I will. Not yet shows you a hope that you are not there right now, but you will, with practice, with a positive attitude, and when you will take challenges, you will reach there. One question that I have from you is, um, like creating a growth mindset, so this is the responsibility of the parents first of all, and then the teachers. So how, in your opinion, how can you suggest the teachers to do this, create the growth mindset in their children, and firstly the teachers to create in themselves? How would you suggest the
Thank
teachers to
you.
do it?
That's a great question, ma'am. I must say, growth mindset can be developed in the classroom. This is a very, very simple. If the teachers, the language which they are using in the classroom, many a time we use the word you cannot do it. So teacher has to, as a matter of fact, ma'am, I want to tell you the power of yet. This is a whole chapter by Carol Dweck, and she
Yes.
says that you can tell, suppose a child has not been able to solve a question, just tell, son, you need to learn. You are not able to do it yet, but I'm sure you can do it next time. So, like this, same way, because please understand, it's a very, very simple way of learning. If the child doesn't fall, they cannot get up and they will never learn how to walk. Same way, a child is coming to school to learn. They are not masters. If they were masters, why they will come to school? So, as a teacher, my role is that a child who is not able to solve today will be able to do it tomorrow surely, provided I also give a positive, critical feedback. It has to be positive. That son, I think you have done step one, two, three, okay. But fifth step has to be done like this. So that's what I think, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, sir. Very rightly said. The language should be always used positive. And from your this thing only, I gathered one more thing, that you should learn to move out of your comfort zone. Like a teacher should move out of their comfort zone and then allow their children to move out of the comfort zone. So, with this, we would like to end this session of ours, and I would like to thank Dr. Rajesh for such an enlightening session. And we hope to have you once again with another enlightening topic on our page. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Zainab. Thank you, Geti, for getting me here. Thank you so much. And God bless. Happy Shivaratri to everyone. Thank you, ma'am. I'm signing off.